Yo, what's up, Facebook? Yo, what's going on? Got a little midday live stream, a little midday jam here. No big deal. Seems fine. We'll see how many people actually get involved in the midday game here. No big deal. Let's see. Oh, hold on. What's up, Facebook? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? What's up, Facebook? How you doing? How you doing? Just getting things started here on the gram. Thanks for being here. What up? I got a couple of conversations to have here. What's the good word? What's the good word? What's up? Thanks for being here. Midday, just midday, getting weird. No big deal. It seems fine. Seems totally fine. Just getting it going on the gram here. Give me 1 second. All right. Yo, what's up, Facebook? Thanks for being here. Thanks for getting involved. Yo, Earth is trash. The world is garbage. Everything is on fire. No big deal. What's up? What's up, Instagram? What's the good word? What's the science? Everything is trash. Midday jamboree. Midday trash fire. No big deal. Everything is fine. So I just wanted to say hello and just give you guys just give you a good day, just give you a howdy doody, a little nice afternoon corn pop jam here. No big deal. What's up? What's going on? What's up, people? What up? What up, Instagram? What's going on? What's up, people on the Book of Faces? Say what up? What up? What up? Yo, if you can hear me on the Book of Faces, say hello. Please say hello. I'm gonna drop a little comment in here. If you can hear me on Facebook, say what up, please. Give me a little confirmation. Yo, so everything is trash, obviously. The world is garbage. No surprises there. What I wanted to talk about today in today's midday beanbag jamboree is precisely the following: is the diversity and inclusion in the workplace, women earning less supposedly in the workplace, and also some selective outrage, and just like your just general run-of-the-mill trash fire pop. So everything is garbage, and I just wanted to share that with all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everybody on the Book of Faces. Thanks for everybody on the gram. Thanks for everybody that's buying those badges. I appreciate that very much. Glad to be here in the middle of the day, just yelling, going absolutely ham sandwich. So no big deal. Just gonna say what up, the midday beanbag jamboree. Yo, so listen, I want to talk about the following, which is this. Look. There's this push right now happening for more diversity and inclusion in the workplace. It's all about diversity and inclusion in the workplace. And what I want to remind you, beanbags, is that if the government mandates that you hire a certain class of person based on their skin color or their gender, it is yet another instance of government interference in the free market operating as in the way that it's supposed to operate. So the most obvious example of this, which I think is like the simplest way of explaining this, is if women got paid less than men, and it was statistically true that women got paid less than men for the exact same job all the way through all the time, wouldn't you just hire only women? Why would you hire men? Why would you hire a man? If you could get women for a fraction of the price, for 79 or 73% or whatever malarkey that they want to say about how you can hire women for this fractional amount, why would you hire a man? Why would you ever hire men? You would have a workplace of entirely females. You would be paying them 80 cents on the dollar, and your company would blow up. And every single person out there that had men employed, you would be eating, digesting, and hot browning their lunch onto a platter and sending it to them in the mail. You would be eating their lunch pop. I'm just saying, if you could literally and literally pay women 80 cents on the dollar, why would you employ men? You wouldn't. You would not employ men if you could get them for 80 cents on the dollar, corn pop. Yo, is anyone paying attention? This is yet another long string, a whole litany of garbaggio that is put in place by these ultra woke, clueless people that have never employed anybody in their life, cornmeal. I'm just saying. Like, dude. Pardon. Like, are you tuning into this stream because I'm a male? Because I have a pen 15? I don't think so, Pop! You're tuning in for the content, jabron. Okay? Alright, cool. So just so that we understand, in the event that you could employ women for a fraction of the amount of the amount that you can employ men, you would only employ women. That's what you would do. Every single thing that the government, every single thing that these woke people do is they look at the outcome. They look at the outcome, and then they make broad generalizations based on the gender or race of people, and they say, well, look at these statistics. It's equity. Equity. It's the equity. That's the word of the day. That's the word of the fucking year. That's the word of all these beanbags, these ultra woke clown sneakers. These people that have signed the back of a paycheck their entire life. If you're taking advice on what to do with your business from AOC, who's never owned a business in her life, who's never employed a person in her life, from Bernie Sandbags, from Bernard J. Sandbags, the most clueless, financially illiterate clown sneaker on the planet of Earth in the Milky Way galaxy, you're going to take advice about how to run your business from Sandbags? I'm just saying, he's a bag of sand. His policies are literal trash. This dude is clueless, Corn Pop. Okay. So I'm just saying, let's not get it twisted. All right? Okay, cool, Bean Thread Noodle. I'm just saying, it's a bunch of malark. These two people are virtue signaling like I don't watch, this is, but let me just frame it up. Let me just frame it. Let me put you in a box. Let me put you in a square. Okay. Last night I went to sleep watching a recorded beanbag show on the box in the square on the propaganda box in my bedroom there, Pop. Okay, and because I'm a Jabron James, I didn't set the TV to turn off the timer or whatever. Anyways, I digress. When I woke up this morning, it had CNBC on there, which I don't watch anymore because they're full of shit. And on the fucking thing, the lower third, for anybody that knows anything about TV jargon, the lower third, the message at the bottom of the page there, it was like diversity and inclusion in the workplace, holding corporations accountable, holding them accountable. We've got to hold them accountable. They need to be accountable. Oh! It's just like, yo, that if you put all of these federal laws and all of these federal mandates in place to supposedly protect and make people more inclusive. It's inclusive. It's inclusion. It's making it fair, making it equitable. All that you're doing is making it not equitable. You're making it less likely that you're going to do what they think that you should do as a result. So think of it like this. These measures are going to have the opposite result of what they intend. That's how it does. That's how it happens. That's what the government does. They put something into place to make something happen, and it has the opposite effect. That's what it is. That's what they don't understand. And people are out there being woke and signaling their virtue that don't even understand what this means, and they just post it online. It's like, don't you understand how obvious it would be to be on the side of virtue? Don't you understand how obvious it would be to just be like, yeah, more inclusion in the workplace, more women in the workplace, more racial diversity in the workplace, that's so obvious. Imagine the conviction and knowledge and depth of understanding that you would have to have on this topic to be against that. Don't they see this? I don't understand how people don't see this. Like, what are you wearing over your Ojos, Pop? I'm just saying. It's like, how obvious and virtuous it would be, like, everybody makes $15 an hour, hire women, make it equal, make it diverse. That's so obviously virtue. Imagine the depth of understanding that one would have to have in order to be on the opposite side of this debate, Pop. No one ever considers that. They're just like, oh, they're just mean. They're just very mean, very bad, very evil people. It's like, no, you jabron. Like, don't you understand what it would take to be on the other side of that discussion? But no, nobody cares. They don't even consider that. They're just like, oh my God, they're so mean. They don't have any virtue. They're in the party of love and unity. So it's like, bro, like, okay. Imagine that I'm gonna hire somebody, okay? I'm gonna go and hire somebody right now. If there are laws in place that say that you can sue me because you think that I fired you because you're a woman, or you think that I fired you because you're African American, or you're a minority, or you think that I fired you because you're gay, or you're a lesbian, or you're a T. If you can sue me based on those inclusion, those equality, all those equality rules, all these rules, Me hiring you puts me at risk of litigation. It puts me at risk of litigation. So what does that make you want to do? It makes you want to hire a white man because they can't sue you. They can't sue you for being fired. They can't say, oh, you can't say that somebody fired you for some nefarious reason. You would want to hire a white man. It would make you less likely to hire a woman, less likely to hire a diverse hire. That's what it would do. It would have the opposite effect because you wouldn't want to put yourself at risk of litigation. Hold on. So it's like these laws and these rules, they have the opposite of the intended effect. You would do the opposite of what they think. And it's like, okay, I'm going to hire, I have the option of hiring a woman, I have the option of hiring a white man, I have the option of hiring a gay person, a transsexual person, a minority person. It just opens me up for the potential litigation, which means that it's more of a risk. And then if I choose to hire them, that I take on this risk of litigation, and then it's like, wait a second, well now, in order to account for that potential risk, I need to pay them less because I'm taking on this risk. And if I pay them less, then they could sue me for paying them less. So he's just like, I just don't want to hire them. So you want to hire a white dude. I mean, don't people understand that? It's like, it's not racist, it's not sexist, it's common sense. It's measuring business risk. This is how businesses measure and calculate risk. You making some law that says that you can't discriminate based on these things means that anybody could just be like, oh, I got fired, it's because I'm black. Oh, I got fired, it's because I'm a woman. Oh, I got fired, it's because I'm gay. When it has nothing to do with that, and it very likely has nothing to do with that. If you're productive and if you're creating value for my business, I would be insane to hire you. And here's the thing, if I choose to let my bigotry or my sexism or my misogyny or whatever else, if I decided to let that get in the way of me employing you, and I employed somebody that was of a lower quality or a lower caliber or less productive than you are because of my racism or because of my misogyny, I let that get in the way, then the next business gets you. The next business gets the better employee, which means that they get to eat our lunch because they're getting more value from the same amount of money. That's how the free market rewards people that make the right decision for the business, not just the person that makes the virtuous decision. These things have a way of evening themselves out. That's what the free market is. That's how the free market is supposed to work. That's how it works. It levels itself out. The free market and the prosperity created in the free market is where all the value comes from. It's just like these people with virtue. So then in the state of California, they passed some law that says, I forget it where in California, maybe the whole state, that you have to have a female on your board of directors, which makes you wonder, again, if a female was the most qualified to be on that board of directors, but you let your misogyny get in the way and you chose to not put that woman on the board of directors, some other big company gets that woman, gets that highly productive, highly intelligent, highly capable woman, and you have some idiot dude that's of a lower quality. You lose because of that. The free market kicks your ass because of that. Someone else gets to eat your lunch because they have that great woman on their board. Now, if you put a law in place to mandate that a woman has to be on that board, first of all, that woman has to wonder, did I get this job on this board because the law forced me to? Or did I get it because I was actually qualified to earn this position? So you already put a chip on her shoulder just by default, by simply placing the law there. You're like, no woman could just earn this on their own. We need to have a law in place that balances it out. No one ever takes into consideration human beings and their decision making. What if a woman doesn't want that job? Has anybody ever taken into consideration if a woman just doesn't want that job? That they care about things more than money and success and career. Maybe it's a biological thing. Has anybody ever considered that? There's lots of female CEOs. There's lots of very intelligent, highly decorated females that have done great, tremendous things. You don't need to make a law to force people to put women women into these positions of authority. They will be there on their own should they choose to be there. It is an equal playing field. It is person v person. The people that are making it sexist are the ultra woke. They don't even understand. They're looking for a way to virtue signal to their base how virtuous they are, how intelligent they are, how caring and nice and whatever they are, when their actual actions have the opposite effect of their original intent. That is the problem. That's the problem. And people just don't understand that these diversity and inclusion in the workplace laws have the opposite effect of their intent. You open up a business for litigation because they hire somebody that's gay. It makes you not want to hire somebody that's gay. I'm not against hiring people that are gay. I'm just saying if it opens you up for litigation, it represents a financial risk to your business, thus making you second guess it. Now you can't say that because you could get dinged for it. You could get sued for it. You could get clapped for it. So you just have to keep it quiet. That's the whole point. And even just talking about this subject, this is why people don't talk about this stuff, because it puts a target on your head. It's just like, oh, this guy's some cisgender male. He doesn't get it. He has white privilege. He's a cisgender male. Like, he's a hetero. Like, he's pushing hetero norm. It's like, dog, I'm just a human being. I didn't choose to be male. I didn't choose to be white, pop. Think about the quality and the caliber of what it is that I'm saying. Anybody that looks at me and is like, oh, it's a guy and he's white, he doesn't get it. You're a racist. You're a sexist. You're the misogynist, you clown sneaker. I'm just saying, stop looking at my fucking identity and pay attention to the context of the argument, you Jabron James. I'm just saying. Yo, this is the most people I've had on the Facebook Live. What up, Facebook, midday Facebook gang? Okay, so again, it's like, if people could only understand that this equality, this theoretical wokeness has the opposite of the intended effect, more people would be against these types of rules. When the government gets its dirty little paws involved in the free market and free market capitalism, it fucks things up. That's what it does, pop, okay? That's what it does. It has the opposite effect. It happens all the time. Women, they're like, women earn less than a man for the same job. And they're not taking into consideration a variety of other factors that would show and justify why that may be the case if you take a cross section of all women v all men. It's like you can't just bundle people in by gender or race or whatever and make some broad stroke about how you came to that conclusion. That's the exact same thing that they're doing with this Corona clap juice. They're like, well, look, it was inequitably distributed. It's like, dog, maybe they don't trust you, fam. Maybe they don't trust you. Maybe they're smarter than you think, you fucking asshat. Maybe they're literally smarter than you think. You're gonna say that you're gonna have Joseph Garbinet, basement amnesia Joe, doesn't even know what planet he's on. You're gonna have this dude say that minorities don't know how to get on the internet. How fucking offensive is that? This dude's like, yeah, they don't know how to get on the internet. It's the minorities. It's the Latino community and the black community. Pardon me, pop. And then you have all these. Then you have the fucking woke mob going on Instagram today and fucking raining down blows and dunking on Ted Cruz. It's like, did you listen to Garbinet fucking yesterday? This selective outrage is so insane. Everybody is so selectively outraged by the absolute dumbest and most uneven shit. It's like, are you even fucking paying attention? 95% of these people don't pay attention. They just grab whatever is the woke message of the moment and then just dunk it on people. It's like, dog, you're not even paying attention. The people on my timeline that weigh in the most on these economic issues are the people that earn the least money. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's about money, but I'm just saying, dog. Like, shut the fuck up. They're like, oh, these are the exact same people that complain, oh, I'm not getting paid enough for my art. It's like, dog, maybe your art's not good, fam. Maybe your art isn't good. Maybe the free market's not rewarding your art because it fucking sucks. Maybe because people don't like it. Maybe people don't believe that your art is worth more than the $20 bill that you expect them to pay for it, cornmeal. Stop crying about it. These are the exact same people. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Woe is me. Government needs to fucking hold my hand and hold my dick when I piss and put this toilet seat down for me and write me a check and save my fucking health care and give me a job and take care of me from cradle to grave and pay for my funeral and pay for my food and fucking protect me, protect my health. I can't protect protect myself. The government, if the government doesn't say, I fucking just die. Poof. I'm deceased. They gotta make it equal. They gotta make it an equal playing field. These people are so fucking unaware, so clueless, and they fucking chirp so loud. They chirp so fucking loud, and they're just like they're on the gram just raining down blows on dumb shit like Ted Cruz taking a plane for a day. Look, I'll be the first person to admit it. Yeah, Ted Cruz going on a plane trip to Texas, it's not a good look, fam. But you're gonna get outraged about that when you haven't even been paying attention to all the other shit that's going down, and you're gonna get mad about that? That's what you're gonna come, that's your virtuous moment? Ted Cruz is a piece of shit. It's like, bro, are you even looking at what's happening elsewhere? No, you're fucking not. You're just raining down dunks when you have the opportunity to do so. You say clueless, dog. You say fucking clueless. Fucking Christ. The virtue is so insane. They're suppressing the vote. Did you see that? This is voter suppression. You don't even know what voter suppression is. It's so fun. The hypocrisy is only clear if you do something that would be kind of crucial to you understanding what's going on. It's this fucking really novel idea called paying attention. It's called paying attention, Pop. If you don't pay attention, you don't fucking know what's going on. You just come in when it's convenient for you to just fucking lob in. You just Kobe in an insult in the ninth inning, in the last 10 seconds of the game, and you're like, so virtual. It's like, have you ever been looking at what Joseph Garbanet has been doing? No, of course you haven't. Because you're too busy crying and complaining about your lack of success. Because you expect the government to save you from all things, to protect your health, to protect you from a home intruder, to protect you from a big bad gun, to lock up everybody's guns. If you're saying defund the police, and then out of the other corner of your mouth, you're saying take guns away. What are we supposed to defend ourselves with? A fucking wooden spoon? What are we supposed to do? Somebody breaks in your house and you're just like, excuse me, I'm going to call a social worker. I have a wooden spoon. Do you need a sandwich? Let me donate to your fucking GoFundMe. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's like, we got more than enough examples of the police not being able to respond to somebody in due time, yet you're going to take somebody's fucking guns away? Last time I checked, the Second Amendment says you fucking have the right to keep and bear arms. Period. It's a fucking period. It's not like, oh, but not unless it's it's like, dog, you don't look, and then you look at the statistics or how they validate this. They're not even looking at the statistics. Handguns kill way more people than fucking rifles, and shotguns. They're like, ban the shotguns, ban the rifles. It's like, what are you even talking? What metrics are you using? I gotta slow it down. I gotta slow it down. I'm sweating in here. I'm lighthearily sweating. Thank you to everybody on the gram that's been buying those badges. I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it so much. Thank you kindly. So, another perfect example of this is like, and I haven't even looked into this story because I hate everything and I just don't want to whatever. It's like there's this story about Kendall Jenner appropriating culture by starting a tequila brand, and it's like, dog. There are a variety of other celebrities that have started brands. It's like, it's selective outrage. They just they pick and choose the things that they want to get mad about, and then they weigh in on them, and then they rain down blows on people for all this theoretical trash that they're supposedly mad about today. This is garbage. It's garbage. I want to look up that law, the law in California, about the women on the board. Because it's just like... When the government gets its hands in the middle of business, it ruins that business's ability to flourish most of the time. It makes things more expensive. By putting all of these roadblocks in place based on race, based on gender, based on inclusion, based on equity and equity of outcome and all this other garbage, all they're doing is making things more expensive. When the government gets in the middle of a free market transaction, it makes it more expensive, it makes it less efficient, it makes the business less efficient, and it causes businesses to close. This $15 minimum wage is so obvious, and this hazard pay stuff is so obvious. Kroger in Seattle, when I talked about in my video yesterday, they're like $4 hazard pay. They deserve it. It's deserved. $4 hazard pay. They deserve it. It's the hazard pay. That's the government stepping in and telling a private entity how much they have to pay for labor. Telling a private entity how much they have to spend on labor. Look, if you don't like that job, if you feel like you're at risk, get a different job. Go and get another job. No one is forcing you to have that job. Get another job. If you're working as a cashier at a grocery store and you're like, this is too hazardous, get another job. Find another job. Going to work is a risk. Work is a risk. Living life on earth is a risk. When you get in your car and you drive to work, you're taking a risk. Every job has risks. That's why you get paid to do it. It has risks. Jobs have risk inherently. You can't mitigate all the risk. You can't have the government step in and save you from any and all things all the time. That's not how it works. This is counterproductive, and this is what destroys businesses. And then on top of all this stuff, you're going to come in and put this on. You're going to put this minimum wage bullshit on businesses after they've been getting destroyed all year. It's only going to help the people at the top. It's only going to help the large corporations. It's only going to help squeeze the little guy out. That's all it's going to help to do. It's going to help squeeze the little guy out. So it's just like, it's tragic. And I've said it before about the college loan forgiveness. It's like in Joey Basement's whatever the hell the other day, whatever that was, when he went on stage and barely breathed oxygen and word vomited all over the stage, and they had the split screen of the person asking the question and Joey Basement, and the person asking the question's like, and they're like, did you get your answer? And they're like, yeah, like, I don't know, I hate this. One of the people comes up and she's like, I work at an independent local theater or some shit. And she's like, yeah, I have all these college loans and like we need. Those are the biggest words. Need, deserve. Need and deserve. We need, we deserve. The two most bullshit fucking words that you could ever say. We need and we deserve. Absolute fucking bullshit. And she's like, we need $50,000. And Joe's like, nah, we're gonna give you 10. It's like, you should be giving them fucking 0, asshole. Maybe you should not work at a community theater with $50,000 of debt, dog. Maybe you should educate yourself on how to get a better job, and you should use that job to make you more money so you could pay back the loan that you took with your own free will. You fucking victim. You took that loan. No one made you take that loan. I didn't make you take that fucking loan. I didn't go to college. I dropped out of college. You know one of the reasons why I dropped out of college? So I wouldn't have to pay for it. Don't you see? I made a financially reasonable decision based on the amount of money that I had. I'm like, I don't know if I need to do this. I'm about to drop out. If college was paid for, you know how many people would go to college? Everybody. Everybody would go to college. And they would go to college as a way of kicking the can down the road for when they start their life, and then they actually take responsibility for the things that happen to them in life. The moral hazard that gets created by the government coming in and saving you from any and all things is that you need them to save you from all things forever, cradle to grave. That's socialism. And these other people on the left are waiting like, oh, you like socialism? The fire department, socialist. It's like, dog, you don't even understand. You don't even know what socialism is. You're fucking clueless, dog. It's just tragic, and it's like we are gonna squander all of the freedoms that make America great. We are the great castle on the hill to every nation on the planet. Why do you think people immigrate to the United States at such a rapid clip? Because they want freedom. Because they understand that if they work hard in this environment that they can succeed. You put the government in between to balance everything out, it's going to not balance things out. It's just going to raise all of the cash to the people at the top. It's going to do a lot more of what they don't want to happen. And it's like, don't you think, like, people like think, and like the thing that blows my freaking beanbag apart and just twists it in a knot and dumps it into a cereal with a hot brown full of corn is when people suggest that being on the left is you somehow fighting the resistance. Being on Big Blue is somehow you fighting the power, you fighting the big corporate structure. Dog, who do you think got more corporate donations? Joseph Basement or Donnie Ballpark? Look at the disproportionate amount of corporations that wanted Joey Basement to win. And you think that you're fighting the corporations? What are you, stupid? How you think they got rich, you jabron? They got rich by putting people like Joey Basement in their back motherfucking pocket. You're clueless, dog. You fucking clueless. So fucking clueless, so woefully unaware. Victim, victim, victim. I need help. Government's my dad. Joey Basement's my grandfather. I want him to bob me up and down on his knee and give me a Werther's original pacifier while I fucking cry until I get a paycheck. Fuck you, dog. You don't even understand. 10 credits in Mexico. Shut the fuck up. Selective outrage bullshit virtue signal clown sneaker. You're the sneaker of a literal clown. You are the new hire at the local clown shoe factory. You're a smudged clown sneaker. The party of love. We're the party of love and equality. Okay. Love and inclusion. Love and inclusion. It's the party of love. Someone dies that they disagree with, they're like, what in hell? It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, have you ever considered being like a human being? Just saying. I don't know. Like, maybe take the W when a person dies. Like, maybe just maybe just be like, cool. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Cool. I disagree with this person. Let me just shut the fuck up. I don't know, just saying. Nope. Dunk on them. They're like, Herman Cain. Ha ha ha! It's like, you're a fucking asshole. But hey, whatever. It's the party of love. If I tell you that I'm on the party of love, does that mean I'm in the party of love? Fucking no. Anybody in the party of love would just embody love. And then people would call them the party of love because it was fucking obvious. You wouldn't have to tell me that you're in the party of love, you jabron. You're a Jabron James rookie card. Except you got crinkled edges and you're worth nothing. I'm just saying. Anywho, every time I take a drink, I think about this person that was in one of my lives that was like, I hate watching you because you're drinking 1,000 drinks. So like, this was so annoying because it's just watching you drink all the time. I'm like, So like, I think about it. It's like I got one, 2, 3. They're like, this was a cool video, but you're like, drink much, asshole? I'm like, that's such a weird thing. That's such a peculiar thing to be mad about. It's like, this guy's drinking so much. Stop drinking water, you idiot. It's like, oh, geez, holy Christmas. The party of unity. The party of dry mouth. Have a dry mouth, you chooch. I want your throat to hurt, you asshole. It's like, ah! It's like, sorry for existing on Earth. Sorry, dog. My bad. Next time I'll just die. I'll just go die next time. Thanks for the funny video, but fuck you and your drinking. I'm like, They want me to like take a dry scoop of protein powder and just die. Don't speak. Quit drinking, asshole. It's like, all right. Anywho, yo, thank you guys for buying the badges. I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys so much. I see you guys buying those badges. Thank you kindly for that. I really appreciate it. So it's just like, again, it's like, look, I know people that have lightheartedly 6 figures of college loans. 6 figures of college loans, which represents only 6% of the people that have outstanding college loans, okay? I know 6%. I know several people that have over $100,000 in college loans. They got a fucking iPhone 11s Super Pro 17 lens fucking camera. They got one that they keep inside their fucking noose. They got one that's on their dashboard. They drive a fucking luxury car. They got the new fucking they got the new iPad. They got all the latest shit. They got a big screen TV. They got new fucking clothes. They got a sound system. They got and they're like, like, it's like, bro, see, don't you understand? That's the thing. Don't buy an iPhone, asshole. But no, they're the ones that are just chirping about how fucking unvirtuous it is. I have all these loans. It's like, bro, Who told you to buy a new Cadillac, you fucking douche? Like, no one told you to do that. It's so infuriating. Everybody's a fucking victim. Pay your bills, you chooch. All this does is reward the colleges. Okay, if you go online and do a little Google, if you do a Google search, you'll see that the most inflated thing that you can buy in the economy is a college education. It is the single most inflated expense of anything in our economy. The single most inflated is college tuition. You know what's second? You know what's second? Facebook. You know what's second? Instagram. I'll tell you what's second. College textbooks, you chooch. Books. Motherfucking books. You know how much money it costs to print a fucking book? Like a cent. Like 1 cent a penny. And they're like, oh, that's $9,000. These are the most inflated things in our entire economy. You know what's the third most inflated thing? I bet you'll never guess. Healthcare. 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 Okay? College tuition, college textbooks, healthcare. Let's do a little bit of thought with our fucking let's do a little bit of thought with our brains here, cornmeal. Why is college so inflated? Why is college so inflated? College is so inflated because they've taken out the competitive nature of a free market business. If you remove the need for a business to compete for your dollars by providing the highest quality product or service, if you take that out of the equation, then it doesn't matter how low of a quality that product or service is, because it's being subsidized by the government, because it's being paid for by the government, because the loans are being guaranteed by the government. It's incentivizing more people to go to college than should. So it just makes them create more. They just raise the prices because the government's going to pay for it anyways. And then in this case, the taxpayer's going to pay for it. So what are you going to do? You're just going to raise the price. You're going to raise the price and you're going to lower the quality. You're going to increase the amount of people that you admit. You're going to build new buildings to bring in more students so you can make more money because it gets backstopped by the federal government. So you're just going to create a higher amount of people that get educated. You're going to pay less for your teachers. You're going to pay less for the education. You're going to reduce the quality of that education because you want more people to graduate. You want more people to pass. You want more people to have degrees. And you want more people to enroll. So you're just going to lower the quality while getting more people in the door. So you could turn them and burn them and turn them and burn them. You're going to extend it from 4 years out to 5 years. You're going to artificially maneuver the classes in a way that makes somebody have to stay for 5 years instead of 4, because that's an extra year of tuition. That's an extra semester of tuition. Any person that goes to college, which I didn't, because I tried to make a financially reasonable decision, plus I knew that I didn't need it to succeed in my career. Anybody that does that, anybody that actually goes to college all the way through, I don't know that I know a single person that's completed it in 4 years straight up. They completed it in 5 years. It takes 4 years plus a half semester. Because they just want you to stay that extra year. It's more money in the system. It's a fucking game. This is a business, you chooch. You think these people are just doing this because they just want you to be educated? That's fucking bullshit. They're doing it to make profits, and if they don't need to earn your money, if they don't need to earn your money by providing the highest quality product and service, then they fucking won't. Then they won't. This is basic understanding. This is basic economics. This is a basic fundamental understanding of how the free market and how business works. If they backstop all of the loans, if they pay off everything, if they artificially inflate the price, but everybody says, well, you gotta have a college education, you gotta go to college, you need a college education to succeed. And then the government says, oh, everyone should go to college. You got Joey Basin, everyone should go to college. Yo, newsflash, not everyone should go to college. Not everybody needs to go to college. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's fucking true. You would gain a lot more by going out into the workplace and experiencing the job and experiencing the world and getting paid a little bit and getting some experience. I guarantee you, you'd be a lot further ahead in most cases if you went and did 4 years of work instead of 4 years of school. The vast majority of the time, that makes sense. Now, if you're a doctor, if you're an attorney, if you're an engineer, obviously there's exceptions to this. But if you're doing puppetry, if you're doing gender studies, if you're doing theatrical dance, if you're doing beanbag dance theory, sorry beanbag, I'm just saying you shouldn't be paying $75,000 for that, you chooch. And then when you get your job your part-time job at the theater company, and you're wearing your galoshes to work, and you're sitting there crying about it, maybe you should have thought about that before you got that garbage degree, that garbage inflated degree from the university that you didn't have to go to. That's your fault. When are you going to take some responsibility? When are you going to take some responsibility for your own actions, for the loans that you took with your own free will? You're an adult. I'm just saying, you are an adult. Like, you're such a baby. Victim. Everybody's a victim. Victim, victim, victim. And as soon as there's any logical argument, it's like, it's the stomach. It's the stomach. Equity, equity, equity. It's the stomach. That is such horseshit. These people are so full of it. It's like fucking hell. Every single thing gets blamed. And like I said, the hot button term right now is equity. It's equity. It's equal outcomes. It's not equal treatment. It's equal outcome. You know how fucking impossible it is to have an equal outcome? You can't fucking do that. That's not how it works, you jabron. Yeah, you have people like Krusty, President Krusty. President, gonna be the president in like 3 fucking months. Krusty, worst laugh in the West, worst laugh in the East, worst laugh on the planet. Here, she's trash. And she's like, equal outcome. We gotta make equal outcome. We gotta balance it out. That's destruction. That's how they destroy everything. And people don't even care. They're like, Ted Cruz. He went to Texas. He went to Mexico. It's like, cool, dude. Awesome. I haven't been paying attention all month, but Ted Cruz went to Mexico. Here's the funny meme. It's like, pay for my college. It's like, yo, you're a victim. These are the same types of people that will do the exact same thing day in and day out for 10 years and then complain about not having enough money, complain about not enough people buying their product or service. Oh, it's probably because I'm a woman. No, it isn't. Maybe it's because you suck. Maybe because the quality of your work sucks. Because again, if somebody was out in the marketplace and they didn't want to buy something from you because you're a woman, they're going to spend more money for that exact same product or service because they let their misogyny get in the way. The free market's going to balance them out. Think about if you had a restaurant right now that wasn't open to Hispanic people. It wasn't open to Italian people. It wasn't open to black people. Whatever the case. Imagine if you had a restaurant that was racist. Well, all those people are going to go somewhere else. They're going to go somewhere else, and the money is going to flow to that other business, and that business is going to thrive. Your racism will get in the way of your business succeeding. People grossly underestimate the quality and caliber of your everyday average American citizen, of your everyday average human being. Every person is out there thinking that people are just evil inherently, that they're just racist, that they're just sexist, that they're misogynist. Let me tell you this. Look, I'm not everything. You could say I'm a cisgender, white, chooch. I got white privilege. What do I know? Like you're being blinded by the light. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. But in my fucking 33.9 years living on Earth, I don't know that I've met that many people fucking ever that are just straight out just sexist about how they do things, that are just straight out racist about how they do things. I haven't met that many fucking racists or sexist or people that are anti another gender or another race or another sexual orientation. I literally can't even think of one person off the top of my head that's done anything outwardly to promote that idea. Oh my God, did you see those gays? I hate gays. What do you mean? I've never heard anybody say that. Some people are like, I don't like this or I don't like that, but they're not just straight out being like, or letting it get in the way of their business or the way that they operate. And even if it is, and even if I did hear that, it's like, you're talking about a marginal fraction, subfraction of a subfraction of a subfraction of people. Yet you turn on TV or you read an article on a website and every other fucking word is systemic this, racism this, sexism this, inclusion this, homophobia this, transsexual this. You're talking about like a fraction of a subfraction of a subsection of a subsection of a subsection of people, and it operates 99% of the fucking airtime. It's like, dog, so all these people are going out here like, is everybody against me? It's like, no, they're just constantly reiterating and just ingraining that thought into your mainframe, into your brain, that everybody is sexist and everybody is racist and everybody is homophobic and everybody is so uninclusive. And it's like, this is not true when you just walk down the fucking street and just talk to people. If you just interact with other human beings, you don't see this shit. But it's on TV constantly. It's all part of the programming. It's like the most destructive aspect of human society is the oblong box in the corner of your room that is constantly altering the way that you think about the world with fucking constant propaganda to convince you to follow a narrative, and that narrative leads you to a party or a side of all arguments, the virtuous side of arguments, and then convinces you to blindly follow it all of the time, all the way through and through, as you literally, quite literally, vote your freedom away. Vote the country into destruction. Vote away the Constitution. Vote away the single founding document that made this country great in the fucking first place. They are literally convincing you to eat yourself, to fight with your fellow American citizens, to demonize other people that are producing high quality products and services that we all love, that we choose to purchase with our own free will. They are demonizing people that help other people. Oh, these millionaires, these billionaires. Yo, last time I checked, a vast majority of the success and wealth in this country was created by these aforementioned millionaires and billionaires. The vast majority of these people did not just inherit their wealth. They earned it by working really, really hard, by investing capital, saved capital in plant and equipment, by creating jobs, by creating products and services that we all love, by saving their money, investing their money, caring about people, employing people, producing output, and then pushing it out into the world that we all get to benefit from. If we didn't benefit from it, we wouldn't buy it. If we didn't benefit from it, we wouldn't buy it. We wouldn't invest in it. We wouldn't hire them. We wouldn't use it if it didn't create value for us. That's how the free market works. And these people are getting demonized. These billionaires, these millionaires and billionaires. Dog, you're fucking clueless. You're straight up clueless, bro. You're constantly demonizing. Oh, the billion. It's like, do you know how hard it is to make $1 million fucking dollars? And you're gonna demonize a person that busted their dick to make $1 million? You're gonna demonize that guy or gal? What the fuck are you talking about? You straight clueless, bro. They don't deserve it. And then you have these clowns like AOC. I can't get over this chick. This is the most clueless fucking person that exists on this earth. You didn't make $1 billion. You stole $1 billion off the backs of all these workers. Fuck you. This chick is clueless. She's clueless. You didn't steal shit. If you stole it, you'd be in jail. Get the fuck out of here. It's so destructive. So destructive. And people are like, yas, queen, yas. Give it to him quick. Give it to him quick. This chick doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She's playing right into their hands. She's playing right into their hands. That's why they love her. That's why they love her. Because all the people with money are like, hell yes, sis, sing it. Sing it, sis. Slur. Slur. That's why she's on all the mainstream news outlets. Do you think if the corporations didn't like what AOC had to say, that she would get primetime fucking news coverage on every fucking news outlet on the planet? Do you think that she'd get top billing on MSNBC, CNBC, CNN, ABC? Who you think's paying for these channels to exist? Who you think is financing these channels to exist? Who's buying the advertisements on these channels? The big corporations that benefit as a result of the bullshit that she says. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Don't you think if I worked at fucking Toyota, or I worked at fucking Amazon, or I worked at some mainstream massive corporation, and I was buying up hundreds of millions of dollars of ad buys from one of the 6 major media companies, don't you think that I would come in and be like, yo, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, CBS, could you not put AOC on as much, because she's making my business get hurt, and if she keeps hurting my business, I'm gonna have to pull my ad dollars away, dog. I'm gonna have to take a little bit of these ad dollars away. And they'd be like, and they would have to get her off the TV, because that would not be in their best interest financially. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Don't you understand? God, it's so insane. She looks just like me. She's fighting for the little guy. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. These are the people playing 5D chess. I love when Anomaly says that. This dude is so on point, it's insane. These people are playing 5D chess, and they are kicking ass. They are kicking ass. Because everybody is so blind. They're so blind to the truth. The Slay Queen. Meanwhile, AOC had a fucking special on Netflix before she even got elected. She had a special on Netflix. She's right in the back pockets of the corporations. What a beautiful trick they got going. What a beautiful and outlandish trick that they got going. Make it seem like we're fighting for them. Put somebody that looks like them, that checks all the boxes. Woman, person of color, young, downtrodden, plays video games. She's so relatable. And then have her puppet the exact thing that helps the big dude succeed. That's hilarious. It's so perfect. They got it in the bag. They got it in the baguette. They got a big toasted baguette, and they're just buttering both sides like, AOC, put her on. It's like lots of literal laughs. Literally laughing. They're laughing right in your face. And then you got clowns like Dollar Bill Gates telling you that you shouldn't be contributing back your carbon emissions. Homie's got a fleet of planes, flies in his own planes, got oceanfront property. Oh, the world's gonna, it's like the ocean. Are you joking me? This guy's a chooch. They're playing like they're playing us like a fiddle. They're just like they love it. They're laughing right in your face. I'm pouring water on myself. They're laughing right in your face. It's like, they're just like, how do we get somebody that's so woefully unaware that will go and puppet and be the mouthpiece of our ideas, but we hide it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's perfect. It's perfect. And then when you look back into the depth of understanding about AOC specifically, look at AOC or look at anyone else, it's like this woman was selected like in a raffle, like in a fucking lottery. It's like she was applying for American Idol. They're just like, who do we think would be the most advantageous to puppet these ideals? It's like, let's get O'Crazio in here. They literally picked her out of like a raffle. It's like the Justice Democrats and these clowns. They just literally, they're like, and then they're like, oh, the other guy's the big corporate buyer. It's like, who do you think finances Justice Democrats? Do you think they got that money out of their fucking ass? They found it in a tree in the backyard? You fucking kidding me? Like she drew up her political signs on a napkin and just hung it up. These shits were professionally designed. This chick had plenty of money. She had plenty of money. Got a Netflix camera crew following you around, HD cameras. Like, oh, she's not gonna win. Are you kidding me? The overload financing. It's complete illusion. Complete backwards. The truth is the opposite of every single thing that you see. It's literally the complete opposite. It's tragic. It's tragic. And the best game that they got, the best game in town, is that they're out here convincing you that this is the side of virtue, that this is the side of truth, that this is the side that only people that are caring and empathetic, people that have sympathy, only the people with empathy would have this position. It's like, it's just sad. And these fast food workers, I feel so bad for these fast food workers. Like here locally, I saw an article yesterday where it's like fast food workers are ramping up the fight for 15. Bro, Florida already passed the $15 minimum wage. They're literally on the street yelling about something that already got passed. You know what's a great way to lose your fucking job? Complain about it. While they're out there yelling about this 15, you know what they could be doing in that time? Working! Go get another job! Get another job. Build up another stream of income. Build your education so that you can help yourself financially. Figure out a way that you can generate more income. Stop complaining. I'm on the street. Fight for 15. Like, you think the people on the inside are like, okay, they're yelling. Okay. It's like, no, all they're doing is they're advancing their process towards where they could automate your job away to fucking nothing. Yo, I went to, the other night I had to get home I wanted to get home so I could jump on a live stream, right? And I was driving home and I'm like, I gotta grab some food real quick. I went to Boston Market. I'm like, I'll get some vegetables, I'll get some chicken, I'll go home. I went to Boston Market. I pull up to Boston Market. It's fucking open. It's 10 o'clock at night, okay? There's no one in the drive-thru. I pull up to the drive-thru. I sit at the drive-thru for fucking 4 minutes. I'm literally sitting there like, yo, ho, ho, ho. They're open. They're open. They have another hour and a half that they're open. I'm yelling at the thing. I'm like, okay. I pull up to the fucking window. I see 2 people at the fucking counter. The mashed potatoes and all the shit is sitting right in the steam table. Steam coming off it. There's a fucking guy on his phone, like playing a video game, like flipping his phone and shit. I'm like waving in the window like, yo, hello, can I get a fucking chicken leg, bro? The girl is standing there too, right behind the guy, and she's fucking texting. I'm like, bro, like obviously a fucking warning goes off when a car pulls up to the drive-thru. There's no one inside because Corona clap, whatever. These 2 people, these supposed 15, whatever, are sitting there inside not paying attention. I'm at the window literally waving to them. The girl comes over to the window after about a minute and a half. She opens the window and she's just like, I was like, are you open? Yeah. Like, can I order? Do I need to go back? She's like, no, just tell me what you want. I'm like, okay. I tell her what I want. I'm like, all right, for the side, I want steamed vegetables and corn. She's like, steamed vegetables and mashed potatoes? I was like, no, and corn. She's like, okay. She comes back, drops in the food. I get back to my house. Steamed vegetables and mashed potatoes. It's like she couldn't even, not only did she not fucking get the order right, she didn't fucking get there when I got there. I don't want to go to that Boston Market ever fucking again. And the financial repercussion of me not going to that Boston Market will affect them maybe 2-3 times a year, maybe 5-6 times a year. That's hundreds of dollars. You're taking hundreds of dollars of income away from one fuck up. And you're supposed to pay this chick $15 an hour now? They can't even do their fucking job right now. And all of a sudden you raise their pay to 15. Now they're just going to suddenly do it better? That's fucking bullshit. That is bullshit. That job would be better done by a computer, and they fucking know it. And you're going to scream your way and virtue your way into no fucking job at all. And if I could have pulled up and scanned a fucking QR code or typed the number in and ordered on my motherfucking phone and not interacted with that chick, it would have been a better experience. My order would have been in, I would have got the right shit, and I would have been on my way. And that business would have made more money, quite frankly. They would have made more money. And I'm not even taking into consideration this chick's fucking attitude. I'm not taking into consideration the way that she fucking dressed and how sloppy she looked. I'm just taking into consideration the fact that I made the fucking order and you got it fucking wrong. There's a computer there, dog. You literally take orders for a living and you can't get a fucking order right. That's horseshit. Yet I would bet that exact same person would be the first person to be on the front lines like, we need $15 an hour. It's just like, bro. So, yo, you're gonna burn your own house down. You're going to burn your own house down. Stupid! You're going to burn your own fucking house down for virtue. If you deserved more money, you would get paid more money. Because it would be stupid for them to not employ you at that rate. If you were producing so much value for a company that they were profiting off you consistently, then you were producing more and more value for that business, it would be stupid of them to not elevate your position, to not give you a raise, to not raise you up so that you manage other people and you help other people do as good a job as you. She doesn't know that I don't own that fucking Boston Market. She doesn't know that I'm not about to buy that Boston Market. She doesn't know that I'm not about to invest in that Boston Market. She doesn't know that I'm not about to buy stock in Boston Market's holding company. She doesn't know shit. And that's making me reconsider that stock purchase, reconsider purchasing food from that place, reconsider telling my friends about it, reconsidering buying my workplace, Boston Market, for lunch, because this chooch doesn't know how to get a fucking order for steamed vegetables and corn. She puts mashed potatoes. I don't want mashed potatoes, chooch. It's 12 o'clock at night. I don't want a mashed potato. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's the type of shit that hurts the business owner. Because as much as people want to demonize these millionaires and billionaires, yo, those millionaires and billionaires just provided a high-quality product that I was able to purchase in 1 minute. And that person being a sloppy disaster cost that person money. They cost that person income. You are hurting the exact person that's employing you. And these are just people. These are just human beings. You know how much money you got to save to own a fucking Boston Market franchise? You know how much money you have to invest to open a fucking Boston Market? You know how much risk you have to take? Whereas this chooch can just show up to work, like somersault in, slop in, know that there's nobody watching, go on her fucking phone all day, fuck the order up, and then be like, this is bullshit. Joey Basement, I need more money. It's like, you suck. You literally suck. You're responsible for the fact you make no fucking money. That's your fucking fault. You sloppy dog. You straight sloppy. You sloppy as fuck. I don't care if you're a female. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care how tall or short you are, what you look like, man, woman, gender, race, nothing. I don't care about none of that. You sloppy. You sloppy as fuck. That's why you got no money. You fucking sloppy. You're not educating yourself. And you want to say that that's too straightforward, that's too mean, that's too, cisgender, Yo, that's fucking bullshit. That's victimhood mentality. You're fucking full of it. Absolutely fucking nobody in my entire life ever fucking hired me or paid me money because I'm a fucking dude or because I'm fucking white. Not one fucking time did somebody pay me for that shit. Oh, this dude is a dude. Give him some cash. Get the fuck out of here. When I started making websites, nobody gave a fuck what I fucking looked like. It's, can you produce the product quickly? Do I trust you at an expedient rate and for the right amount of money? It would be stupid for me to buy a website from a person to not buy from a person that's black or a woman or a transsexual or a gay person or whatever the fuck you want. It would be stupid to not buy. Oh, you're gonna buy it from this guy because he's a white guy. You're gonna pay more money for a lower quality product because you're a racist. Okay, well then the next guy that gets a better website, better for less money, is going to eat your lunch. They have a competitive advantage over you now because you're a clown. That's how the fucking market evens this shit out. Nobody was like, yeah, he's a white dude, he must make great websites. They didn't give a shit about that. You just don't know. It's like, no. You know how many people called me on the phone? You know how many people called me on the phone? Hey, I went on your website. I saw you make great websites. They didn't call because it said, by the way, this is a white-owned business. White man-owned business. Just in case you guys were curious, there's a white man that's going to pick the phone up. Fuck you. Fuck you. I had to bust my fucking ass like everybody the fuck else. You fucking victims. Such bullshit. Oh my God. That's because I'm a woman. Shut the fuck up. You can't understand, he's white. He's a guy, man. Fuck you, dude. You know how many successful women there are? Like, fuck off. A large percentage of my customers were female. Well, they're sexist too. They're buying, oh, he's the guy. He must know better. It's like, shut up. Such a victim. But you can't talk about this shit. You just get canceled. You get clapped. You get removed from the town square. Oh, this guy can't talk about this. Did he see his skin? Did he see his own skin? It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, you have an advantage. Okay. I don't know, man. It's like the people that really understand, the people that migrate to the United States, they understand the value of hard work. They understand the value of $1. They understand that you get rewarded based on the quality and the value that you produce for a business. You do not get rewarded purely and simply because of your gender or your race or what you look like. All that stuff is fucking trash. People are so clueless. It's just tragic. I just find it to be so tragic that message is constantly recycled through. It's inclusion. It's very, very unfortunate. And I think that it's tragic that this is the mentality that everybody seems to so quickly adopt, and they take that all the way to the bank. And they're going to complain about the minimum wage, and they're going to complain about the college loans, and they're going to complain about the inequities or whatever, and they're going to try to have Krusty and the gang put laws in place that force you to have a woman on the board, force you to have a person of color on the board, force you to have this, force you to have that. Somebody asked Jen Circlebacky the other day, they asked her about, I forget what it was, one of the reporters, one of the journalists, a journalist, I just Circlebackied, I'm dizzy now. One of the journalists in the press room was like, what are you going to do for small business? What are you doing to help small business? What is Joseph Please Retire Garbinet doing to help my small business? And she literally goes, Circlebacky, she literally goes, well, we have a woman leading the business administration, or whatever it was, whatever this particular instance was. Yeah, well, we have a woman leading it. It's like, bro, they are sexist. They are sexist. They are the racist. They are the sexist. No one asked about a woman running the fucking show. Nobody asked that. Thank you, Eb, for the Venmo donation. I appreciate that. Eb, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it. I don't know if you came from Facebook or Instagram, but thank you so much. They are the racists. They are the sexists. They are the misogynists. They just think that they're not. They're just out here raining down blows on you, making it seem like you are, when it's really them. They're the ones that bring race into the conversation. They're the ones that bring sex in the conversation. They're the ones that bring sexual orientation in the conversation constantly. Well, there's a woman. At the beginning of the clamdemic, Fauci, Dr. Fauci, literally was on camera. Fauci. There's a microphone here. Fauci literally was on camera, and he's like, listen, my brothers and sisters. Listen, my brothers and sisters. Literally. Listen, my brothers and sisters. This exact juice that you're going to get, Fauci, it was made by a black woman. Wow, Fauci. Wow, Fauci. Let me speak on behalf of all human beings of Earth. Who fucking cares? Who gives a fuck? No one cares about that, Fauci, you fucking loser. No one fucking cares about that. That is such bullshit. That is fucking offensive. And like, it's like, do you think any black people are out there just being like, well, it came from a black woman? Like, I heard Tommy Vex say on the Real AF podcast, he was like, as a black person, it's like, you think that my decision whether or not I'm going to take this juice is predicated based on the race or gender of the person that made the fucking juice? That is insane. Such blatant disrespect. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. These are the people that are virtuous. They're the ones that are bringing this shit in the conversation. Nobody prompted Fauci to say that. He just said it. Because that's what's on their mind. That's how they think. Listen, my brothers and sisters. It was a black woman. Cool. No one cares. Literally no one cares about that. You asshole. Listen, my brothers and sisters. Cool, dude. They think you're dumb. They think you're stupid. They bank on the fact that you're unaware. They think you're dumb. Look, I can't speak on behalf of African Americans in America, but that video, that Cuomo, the dehydrated owl and garbage merchant nocturnal bird with his head on a swivel because the FBI is coming for his news, this clown, the video that this clown sneaker posted on his Twitter with the hip hop, take the juice, we got the juice, I got the juice, we got the juice, oh, yo, it's safe, we know it's safe, you know it's safe because we got the juice, yo, let's get the juice. How offensive is that? That's how stupid they think these people are. Yeah, let's put up a cartoon rap video with this rapper from that was popular 25 years ago. Yeah. Let's put up this hip-hop video. Like somebody's sitting at their house like, oh shit, this slaps. Let's get the juice. Let's go get that juice. Yo, this guy said it's safe. Yo, this cartoon said it's safe. Fucking, fuck you, bro. That is so offensive. It's so offensive. Yo, we got the juice. You got the juice. We got the juice. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, Fauci said it's safe. We got the juice. Don't worry, a sister made it. It was a sister. It's safe. Like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. That's so offensive. That's so offensive. So offensive. We got the juice. You got the juice. I swear it's safe. It's like, talk about, like, I hope they play that in a fucking archive one day. Like, dumbest shit ever to be made in the history of time. Like, like, I bet you fucking 50 years from now, they'd be like, look at this racist ass video that this chooch fucking posted. Fucking dehydrated owls. Like, whoo. He's just like, they'll love this. It's like, I don't even know what owls do, but like, you get it. He's like, turn his head. Yo, he looks like an owl and you know it. That's specious. Andrew Cuomo looks like a dehydrated owl. Specious. That's specious. Don't compare him to an owl. It's like I hate you. I hate you. Like, not trying to be mean, but like, you suck. That's specious. Yo, we got the juice. Who got the juice? You got the juice. Don't worry, it's safe. We got the juice. Let's go get the juice. It's like, no, let's not get the juice. Let's not get the juice. And then that video that I saw today, the article that I made my video about today, this guy Bruce Lee. First of all, his name's Bruce Lee. I don't even know if this guy's a real person. They're just like, let's call him Bruce Lee. And they're like, that seems fake. Bruce Wiley. Let's put a Y in there just to throw him off. That's really what they're saying is why. It's like, yeah, why? This guy, Bruce Lee on Forbes, this guy is a jabron. A literal jabron. Are you pregnant and thinking about the juice? Here's why you should go grab the juice. They literally said, they literally came out and they were like, don't do this. They did. They did. And it's like, and they're like, yeah. And then you got this chooch on Forbes just being like, yeah, go get the juice. It's like, bro, this is potentially damaging pop. And again, it's like this is Forbes magazine. God, it's insane. And like just and they're out here and then you got the Book of Faces and you got all these different companies that are out here protecting everybody's health, protecting you and hiding you against information that you seek out on your own. Oh, don't take this drug that's existed for fucking 50 years safely. Oh, that's illegal. We're going to be the arbiters of truth. We're going to be the arbiters of what information gets to who, whenever. We're going to protect you from all things forever till the end of time. All right, cool. Yet they're going to let Forbes post this article that says, are you pregnant? Go get the juice. Fuck it. Bruce Wiley says it. He's a senior contributor in the health section of Forbes. This guy's a jabron. What fucking medical training does this chooch have? Probably fucking nothing. Or he wouldn't be writing articles for fucking Forbes that get 348 fucking views. This dude's a cornmeal. This dude is a literal cornmeal. He's not even masa pop. They won't even make a tortilla out of this guy. They're like, it's garbage. Feed it to the fucking cows. That's specious. This guy you couldn't even make a tortilla out of this chooch. We got the juice. You got the juice? Who wants the juice? It's safe. It's safe. Go get the juice. Okay. Fuck you. Don't worry. Bruce Wiley said it on fucking Forbes. It's like, what? Pardon me, Bob? Yeah. I'm going to Google this guy. Yo, this dude's just, I was making the video this morning and I'm like, like every single one of this guy's articles, I'm just like, oh my God, no. Like, is this guy for real? Meanwhile, you got to pay to read articles on Forbes. I'm like, I'm not paying these clowns. So it's like I got to read 3 articles a month. So like I got to be careful in things that I click on. Literally every one of this jabron's articles is about Corona Clap. Face diapers may act as humidifiers, further protecting you against Corona Clap. Like, oh, okay, Bruce. Get the fuck out of here. This dude's just a jabron. I didn't even read his article about having faster sex. He's like, hot, heavy breathing spreads the Corona Clap. I'm like, fuck. Okay. I didn't even read the articles. I was like, this is a disgrace to journalism. This guy is a clown. This guy is a professor. I can't even read it because these fucking assholes are making me subscribe. I'm not going to read it. Fuck this guy. It would be some good material, though, I gotta say. Why quicker can be better with sex with Corona clap around. He's like, hot breathing causes Corona clap. It's like, bruh, like... It's like, yeah, let's do a quick pump and then we'll get out of here. That way we don't get the Corona clap. It's like, Bruce, stop trying to justify your three pump swag, bro. We know what you're doing, Bruce. He's a fucking... This guy is a professor. Professor! His fucking... Yo, this guy's fucking bio. Oh my god! I am a writer, journalist, professor, systems modeler, computational and digital health expert, avocado eater, and an entrepreneur. Not always in that order. What? You can't be 36 things successfully, Bruce. You're obviously not good at any of these fucking things because your articles are fucking garbage and no one's reading them, Bruce. How good of a writer slash journalist are you? How good of a professor are you? These articles suck. This guy sucks. I'm a professor of health policy and management at the City University of New York School of Public Health. Professor by courtesy at Johns Hopkins Business School and founder of CEO of Silicon. Cool, dude. Cool. The founder and CEO. You're the founder and CEO of a company. You're an entrepreneur. This guy calls himself a fucking entrepreneur and he's writing articles like this. You must not be too good of an entrepreneur, Bruce. Because that's what you'd be doing all the time. I just went to his website, simsilico.com. The website fucking sucks. It's not even a website. It looks like trash. This guy's an entrepreneur. This website is completely broken. It's got a picture of a building. The whole website's broken. It's not even a website. An entrepreneur. This guy's an entrepreneur. My fucking ass. My left sneaker is a better entrepreneur than Bruce. I'm an entrepreneur. Are you fucking kidding me? Entrepreneur? I bet he's as good of an entrepreneur as he is a professor of fucking health and policy. This guy's literally writing articles that says a wet, moist throat and diaper is better for your health. What the fuck are you talking about? Bruce? This guy's a chooch. A face diaper may act as a humidifier. Oh, so you mean that every human being in human existence for tens of thousands of years has been missing out on this humidifying effect of wearing a diaper all fucking day? We've all been missing out on this wet throat? What the fuck are you talking about? This guy's a fucking clown. What a clown. He's executive director. He previously was the executive director of the Global Obesity Prevention Center. This guy's good at nothing. He's literally good at nothing. How do you go from obesity to, like, I don't even know, bro. What entrepreneur, like, this guy sucks. Biotechnology equity research, what? Like, what? And this guy's making stupid dad jokes, unfunny dad jokes. This dude, literally, in the article about being pregnant and getting the juice, he used the word necrophilia. Completely out of nowhere. Completely unprovoked. He's like, cilia. It rhymes with silly and necrophilia. What? Having sex with a dead body, Bruce? That's the fucking word that you chose to include in this article, Bruce? You're the entrepreneur. You're a journalist, Bruce? What journalism are you doing, dog? Like, what? Oh my god. It rhymes with necrophilia. What? How is that in your mind, Bruce? No one's sitting there like, Bruce, throw necrophilia in this article. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Just get a necrophilia in there for fun. Okay. He's like, oh, sick. I'm an entrepreneur. He authored over 200 scientific publications and 3 books. Who's out there buying this guy's books? Who's purchasing this guy's books? Who's over here like, yo, let's get that new Bruce Y. Lee novel? What? Come on, dude. Yo, I just picked up this new novel by Bruce Y. Lee. Oh, sick. What's it about? Necrophilia in the workplace. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna look him up on Twitter. Because he has a Twitter, because he's an entrepreneur. 12,000 followers. Oh my god. Should you get the... Oh my god. This guy's the worst. Oh my god. Of course he's talking about Ted Cruz. This guy's awesome. Your diaper can serve as a humidifier. It will further protect you. Cool, 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 cool. Should you get the juice while pregnant? This guy sucks. Ha! I didn't even look at his Twitter. I didn't even look at his Twitter until right now. 20 hours ago. Gender and racial pay gaps exist in medicine. Period. Next step is to actually do something to get rid of these gaps. Cool. This guy sucks. I'm just like looking through some of the stuff that this guy reposts on Twitter, and it's like, God. All he's talking about, all we gotta do, throw money at it. That's everybody's solution. Just pay him off. Throw cash at it. Yeah, just throw some cash. Give me a break. Ugh. Here's what I wrote on how to enjoy. He wrote an article called 10 Tips to Enjoy Valentine's Day and Love with Corona Clop Around. But since I don't want to pay Forbes because they suck for employing this guy, I'm not going to go and pay for this article. But I can't imagine what types of gems are in this article from this dude. on Valentine's Day, he posts this on Twitter. Normally, "you were so quick" isn't necessarily a compliment after sex, but with the Corona clap around, these aren't normal times. Cool, Bruce. Cool. Oh my God, this guy is the worst. He has 12,000 followers on Twitter, and on Valentine's Day he goes, "Just in case you're thinking of serenading someone with Hanson's Mbop for Valentine's Day, here's the chorus. Mbop a boom ba da bop boom bop. The third line is especially poignant." Cool, Bruce. Look, he has 2 comments. Wow, cool. 12,000 people saw that and they were like, "Nope, nope." Who's following this dude? Like, who's literally following him? I don't know, man. Whatever. This guy's got like the worst dad jokes of all time. Anywho, whatever. Earth is trash. The world is garbage. I said what I had to say. Oh, so that's all for now. Thanks to everybody that sent in the Venmos. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you so much. 17 people bought the badges on the gram here. Just give you guys a quick shout out. Thank you so much for buying those. GOGLO61, thank you so much. America BV, thank you so much. Holly Werlick 85, thank you so much. PMK Skate Coach, Biggie SRNA 2B, Z Queen 67, what's up LaDonna, Matt Soul God, Aiming for Greatness, Leela 0916, thank you so much. Bex Gets Fit, Arjon 1602, Megan E. Smith, Debbie McGarren, Brandy Teresa, Carly Henderson, and Rocksteady 093. Thank you guys so much for buying the badges on Instagram. I appreciate it so much. And then to the person that sent me the Venmo, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you kindly. Go to check out. I did some work on BobbySauce.com last night. I did a couple of other things to kind of clean the site up. I redid the header and whatnot. I added some things in the footer. I created an About Us page that shows all the blog and podcasts and stuff that I've been on and whatnot. So thank you guys for checking that out. And maybe I'll come on back here and zap again later. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Watch my video for today if you haven't already watched it. And thanks for being around. I appreciate y'all. Peace out, Facebook. Thank you guys on the